Our next section is how do you enroll someone into the program. This is our training for Telexfree on how to enroll a new prospect that wants to join the business. It's very simple. You send them to your website and just make sure that when they arrive at your website that they actually see on your website your username. That should be above the monument on that page. So if they don't see your username, tell them to go back, re-put the information in, and making sure that they're signing up underneath you as their sponsor. Then they're just simply going to click the word register at the top, and this is to join as a promoter. That's what we are when we're promoting the business. We're placing our ads, we're promoters. Of course, the top question says, am I already a promoter? And of course it's no. So if you're joining the business, that box right there should be checked. Part of the language on the website is still in a foreign language. A lot of it's in the process of being moved over. Of course, when you have over 370,000 people in another country coming in, and less than 500 in the United States, of course they're going to have the majority of the site has been in a foreign language, but now we're starting to get a lot of that moved over. So the next box you're going to go to is select an option. There's three options here. One is registration for $50. I highly do not recommend that. I do not recommend that. All that does is hold you a place in the binary compensation plan. If you turn around and you introduce someone to the business, you're not going to get paid for it. And also, if you place ads, you're not going to get paid for it. The other one that a lot of people take is the Ad Central package for $299. or the Ad Central Family for $1,375. So once you pick the particular package that you want, the next important step is create your login. Let's say you chose the name of Join as your login. What you want to do is always click the word validate next to it to see if it's available. If it comes back in red, that means it is not available. You simply pick a different username, hit validate. If it turns out green, you're good to go. Very important on this application page, every field has to be filled out. So you see here password, you would type it in twice. Where you see PESSOA, that simply means under here, are you joining as an individual or are you joining as a business name? If you're joining as an individual, just leave it checked there. You would put your name in. Your phone number, put it in twice. You notice only numbers, no spaces, no dashes. Tax ID, that would be your social security number. Email, of course, put your full email address in there. Make sure your email address is correct. Double check, recheck. It's very, very important because as the company corresponds with you, or if you forget your password, it's going to send it to that email address. So make sure your email address is correct. Address. If you live at, for example, 123 Main Street, you're going to put that in all three address boxes. And then when it says number, just simply put whatever your house number is, put that in that box. Then your city, your state, your zip code, your country, and of course you have to have this box checked that says read and accepted the terms of conditions, and you want to enter in the security code, which again, if you see on our lines here, this is actually an 8 that you see there, 6087. So if it looks fat at the bottom and a small head, that's an 8. Then you simply click on the button that says ASSINAR. Once you do that, this page is going to pop up. Are you sure that you're signing up under this username? That still should be your sponsor username. If you have something incorrect, it's going to take you back to that same main page again and just kind of go over it and see exactly what you have wrong. If it is correct, you simply click OK, and now you're going to see that the registration is successful. At this particular point on the next page is if you're going to pay with a credit card, you'll notice something here that says ProPay. You're going to click on the word ProPay, and once you click on ProPay, you're going to see you're going to pay with a Visa, MasterCard, and you simply click OK. If you're not paying that way and you're paying with a direct deposit, you just stop at this point. You don't have to fill anything out. But if you are paying with a credit card, you're going to need to click OK. You're going to go to the next page. It's going to open up on the left hand side here. You see you'll be filling in all of your information on that page. Everybody gets a little stumped when it gets down toward the bottom, and I'll explain that in a minute. Very important, the customer name has to match the name on the credit card. Very, very important. So whatever name you're signing up in, that credit card needs to match that name. And then I want you guys to notice here, as we go down here where it says country, you won't find United States of America. But when you click, and this is a choice that you're going to have to pick, you're looking for United States of America. It's there, it's just in another language. This, when you read ESTADOS, ending in DA America, that is the one that you want to pick for the United States. And then you click OK. It'll tell you now that your information is now in a pending state. In other words, it's going to say it's been submitted. Because of fraud, the company wants to make sure that you are you, that nobody's using your credit card. So at this point, you'll need to log into your back office with your username, with your password, and then of course put whatever turning numbers show up there. Once you log into your back office, this is the page you're going to see. And notice what it says here. To activate your account, it is important that you follow this step. First of all, you're going to download the PDF below and fill it out correctly. Here is where it says download the PDF. You simply click on those blue words, download PDF. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to print it off. When you print it off, you're going to sign it. It's a credit card authorization form. You don't have to worry, you're not going to be double charged, but the company has to have a hard copy of this on file. So it's your credit card authorization form. It's going to ask you for your username, and it's going to say your ID number. Your ID number is your username. The invoice number is exactly what it is. The invoice number, you're going to find that over on the left hand side, very important, of this application here as you're looking in your back office. That's your invoice number. If you can't find it, always click on the word invoice and you'll be able to find that invoice number. Then it's going to ask you what package you're purchasing. You're either purchasing the Ad Central or the Ad Central family. Now, once you have that printed out, you've got it all filled in. Now you're going to scan it back into your computer and maybe place it on your desktop so it's easily accessible to you. You're going to also notice that you're going to need a photo ID. So scan a copy of your photo ID, preferably your driver's license in. Scan that in, put that on your desktop as well. Then you'll click on the Browse button here for authorization form. Once you click on the Browse button, now it'll take you inside your computer. You'll find that authorization form that you just uploaded back into the computer. Double click on it and it's going to upload it here in the authorization field. Same thing with your photo ID. Browse, find where you put that photo ID at, double click. Now it's going to upload that in the photo ID area. Once you've done that with both of those, you're going to notice that it's going to show you that the file has been uploaded. Once it's been uploaded, very, very important, under status, you're going to need to submit it. So sometimes you might see a green check mark over here, but you have to click on that area to submit it. Once you've clicked on that, you're now going to see a message saying waiting for approval. So once you've done that, you know you've done everything right. If you do it during the earlier part of the day, generally within an hour or two, you'll be able to go back to your website and you'll see that it's finished processing. Then at that point, you can start placing your ads and of course, giving your website out to other people to sign up. So very, very important that you go through that process. If you do this toward the evening hours, generally the next morning when they get it at home office, they'll see your photo ID, they'll see your uploaded authorization form in your file, and then they'll go ahead and activate your site. So very, very important. If you're already in a business, and let's say you purchased the, and this is really key, let's say you purchased the Ad Central pack and you want to get additional ones because you're trying to get up to the Ad Central family pack. It's very easy. You go back to your site, your own site this time. You're going to click on the word register again to upgrade. So you're going to see your own information. But you'll notice here, right up at the top, if you're already a promoter, yes, you're already in the business. Once you're already in the business and you want to get another ad package, now you can click on and change that to where the SIM is now highlighted. And now it's going to ask you for your information login. Now, for instance, let's say your username was Money Lady. Well, you'll put Money Lady in here. You'll enter in whatever security code. And then it's going to say, look, you can purchase an additional package for $289. And so now you click on the word ProPay, enter in your credit card information just like before, and then go ahead and submit that in there. And that way it will allow you now to get those additional Ad Central packages. And of course, Once you've got your first Ad Central, the additional, you can purchase up to 4 additional, and that will give you your full entire family pack if you're breaking it up piece by piece. This concludes our training on how to basically sign someone up in the business and how to upgrade yourself as far as bringing your package up to a family package.